Your ego is not your amigo. This is one of the quotes one of my eccentric friends in Jiu-Jitsu said once. And at the time, I was like, that's hilarious. But at the same time, it's also profound. And I think it is the ultimate secret to becoming the best possible version of yourself in Jiu-Jitsu. Let me tell you why. Because here's the thing, right? You go in there with all this pressure of, oh, I have to beat this person or I have to beat that person, instead of just going in there and doing, or rather bringing about the feelings that you wanted from jiu-jitsu, which were having fun. But somewhere along the line, we lose sight of that. We're like, oh, well, I'm this belt now, so there's no way I can lose to this guy. Meanwhile, that guy is bigger than you, stronger than you, younger than you, more limber than you, whatever it may be. Whatever, there might be some sort of deficit. Your technique might be head and shoulders above theirs, but there's its deficit. And then you try to make up that deficit by upping your speed, and then you end up hurting yourself, and then you hate that guy because he's the one that's always the spaz. And it's like, is he the spaz? Or are you? That's what you have to ask yourself. Because I find a lot of the time, if you just chill and don't try to keep up with the guy, you do. I'm not saying you let him walk all over you. No. But I'm saying keep it at your pace. You are so advanced in jiu-jitsu, you should be able to keep it at your pace. And if they do get you in a position that, say, you're not the strongest in, good. The obstacle is the way. Test yourself. How do I get out of this position? You figure it out. And then you get there. And now the next time you end up in that position with someone who's even better, you know how to get out. You know how to figure everything out, and you make your way. The ego, people put so much pressure on themselves, and it's just so unnecessary, especially when it's just class, man. Like we're hanging out. We're having a good time. You know, if you get tapped out by someone, especially like if you're a higher belt, is that not the ultimate form of flattery that someone you took under your wing or you've been guiding along the path of jiu-jitsu ends up catching you with something? I don't know. To me, that's a win as a coach. If I'm a coach, I'd be like, yeah, that's awesome. I love that. You're doing what I showed you, and you used it effectively on me. Student surpasses the teacher, and it's not always surpassing them. And that's the thing. You stop worrying about this hierarchy. The belts are lovely. I love the belts. It's a great way to analyze your progress, but I find with a lot of people, it becomes almost a burden. And that sucks, man. Why are you doing that to yourself? You earned it. You got there. I'm proud of you. Everyone's proud of you. You don't have to prove it to anybody. Stop this whole I have to prove that I've earned this belt. You're making yourself worse by doing that. You earned it. Just have fun with jiu-jitsu. Just do jiu-jitsu. Have fun. Stop worrying about, oh, if this guy tapped me. No. Put yourself in worse positions against people who are maybe lesser than you. And then figure out ways to get out of it. That's it, people. Don't let your ego cloud your judgment, because I guarantee you it's what's making a lot of people worse than they are. Because what happens is you don't, in this pursuit of never wanting to lose, you never subject yourself to adversity. And adversity is what's going to allow you to become a better jiu-jitsu athlete. I feel like that makes the most sense. And if you're not consistently putting yourself in the face of adversity, that's no good. Now, I do think at the same time you need people that are lesser than you, but that's why you need them. So that you can put yourself, because you're not just, it's one thing to put yourself in back control of a white belt, and another thing to, a black belt who's been doing this for 20 years. Maybe you don't want to just sit in his. But if you're against someone of lesser skill, yeah, that's why that happens, They're not just there for you to smash them into oblivion, to coddle your ego. Oh, look, I can beat the shit out of this white belt. Whoopee, cuh. So, anyway, just have fun with jiu-jitsu, man. It's not a battle. It is, but it isn't. At the end of the day, we're just having fun. We're growing together. And the sooner you stop with this whole I have to win every round thing, and you start thinking a win for me today is passing this thing and doing this move or doing the move of the day or whatever it is, that's the win. And eventually, when you stop thinking about that, you become better. You start to win because you're not so honed in on the outcome. You're honed in on getting to be the best, moving towards whatever your best is. Because that's the ultimate goal, I would think, with jiu-jitsu is self-improvement from the beginning. How do you improve yourself? Adversity. Adversity is a privilege. That's all, folks. Ego ain't your amigo. Take care.